Hi friends, I want to share with you today a fun math game that you can play at home. It's a Bring Me game, and your children will be familiar with playing Bring Me games of different variations in the classroom. This one is going to be a Bring Me game of numbers, and you can play this game with your children after they have a lot of experience counting objects. They have good one-to-one correspondence. That means they can assign a single number to a single object. And it doesn't matter how high you can count. If you can count from 1 to 5 with good one-to-one correspondence, you can play this game. Um, so, uh, so for this one, it's a good idea to have something to carry things in. You can use a portage tray, like the one we use at school, or you can use a basket to carry things. And it's also a good idea to have a designated place to count things. You could use a small rug, or you could use a placemat. Just a small area where you'll be counting out the objects that the child will bring. So the way to play the game is you can say to the child, go to the kitchen and bring me 3 spoons. And the child will take the tray or the basket to the kitchen and come back. And as soon as they come back, you can say, what did you bring? I brought you 3 spoons. Then you can say, count it. And the child can count the objects that they brought onto the designated counting area. 1, 2, 3. You brought 3 spoons. Now take those spoons back, take them all the way back to the kitchen and put them away, and I'm going to think of a different number for you to bring. Now, it can be that your child will count the wrong number or miscount. If that happens, you don't have to say anything. Don't correct them, just make a mental note. They need more practice counting objects. So make sure that they put the objects away every time they're finished counting and come back to you with an empty basket or an empty portage tray. You can give them a new number to go off and count. And the fun thing about this game is that you can play it for as long and short as you like. If you want to send them out into the yard to collect a number of items, or all the way up to the 3rd floor to collect items, or all the way down to the basement, you can give it a good long time to play. And this is a good active game, and children love to be moving when they're doing activities, and it's a good way for you to have a little time maybe in between to get some work done. And you can also craft this game for your particular individual child. For instance, if you know they only can count from 1 to 5 easily, that's all you need to do. Just give them numbers from 1 to 5. You can go much, much higher, and you know your own home, you know your own child, so you can give them, go out to the yard and bring me 50 acorns, something like that. You can craft it to your own individual child. And another fun thing to do is, if they understand the concept of 0 as nothing, you can say, bring me 0 acorns. And they trot off, and then they come back, and they have a big grin on their face. And what did you bring? I brought you 0 acorns. Count it. 0. 0 means nothing. The point of the game is not to get it right. It's just practice counting objects and just having fun. That's really the point, having fun counting objects. So definitely play as long as your child is interested and engaged, and as soon as they're not interested and engaged, clean it up and put it away, and definitely play it again. Play it on another day. Don't just play it one time. We never play games just one time here. We always play many, many times. Have fun, and count as high as you can.